Hey everyone, Mark Satterfield here. Thanks so much for joining me. Got a couple different things to chat with you about today. Got a email from a viewer. Thank you very much for watching, first and foremost, who asked if these things are worth doing. And here's my take on it. The answer is a qualified yes. They are very effective if they are part of your ongoing building relationships with your prospective clients, if they're a part of that. I do these really for two reasons. One, it humanizes me and connects me with people like you because, look, there's a gazillion real number of marketing guys out there, and who you decide to follow, who you decide to pay attention to, not only has to do with does this guy actually know what the hell he's talking about, but it also has to do with to what extent do you feel simpatico connected with me. And video is the best way to do that, absent a live in-person meeting. So these things are really good from that standpoint. And of course, being a direct response marketing guy, I'm always about the call of action. So I want you to do something after you watch this video. And in this particular case, there's a article which I put up on the LinkedIn newsletter. It's free. You should be a subscriber if you're not. And that's the call to action to get you to go there. And then that, hopefully you decide that you like what's there and you subscribe to it. And now we're connected on a more of a permanent basis. So for purposes of that, it works great. Now, here's where most people completely fuck it up. What they do is they use this to sell something. Hey, I'm a marketing consultant and I can help you get all these new clients if you only listen to me, and let me tell you I am great. And here's a link to connect and do your 15-minute consultation with me, where I promise not to sell you shit, but I probably will. I mean, yeah, you do it more elegantly than that. But basically, what you're doing is you are selling first thing out of the gate. Look, I mean, you're probably like me. You get a lot of LinkedIn messages, aren't like 99% of them. Here's my stuff. Here's why you should hire me, rather than giving them something interesting and intriguing and starting the relationship building process. So if you take it from that standpoint, things like this are awesome. They're great. So keep that in mind. So let's talk for a moment about today's article. And today's article is all about how to make things interesting, especially to the affluent, and especially if what you do is just really not that interesting. And the story and the example that I use is insurance. Now, don't get me wrong; I have pure insurance, and they're absolutely terrific. They're perfect for guys like me who live in really big, expensive houses and drive really expensive cars. They're totally awesome if you have a claim. They are just absolutely excellent. They're not the cheapest people on the block, but quite frankly, I don't care about that. I care about the quality of insurance, but I digress. So the fine folks decide that what they're going to do is they are going to try to drum up some new business. So being good marketers that they are, they create a free report, which they are then marketing. And their free report, and I think I got it here, was what was it? Yes, it was here. If you click the link, you could download immediately a copy of Property and Property and Casualty Insights. Well, damn, Marge, hold the phone. I got to get myself that. I got to read that. That's a white paper. Damn, it's got to be interesting. Come on now, seriously? I mean, look, insurance at the hop is not very interesting. And a lot of us are in businesses that, truth be told, we don't manage rock bands. So, hey, but you can make anything interesting if you remember one word. And that word is stories. So if they created a story about a guy who was underinsured and as a result had some calamity occur, or the fact that he didn't have cybersecurity insurance and his business files got hacked and something terrible happened, or the fact that most of the insurance that you get from the cut rate insurance places when you're trying to save money don't cover all sorts of things if you got an exotic exotic car. You tell a story about this guy who's got a Ferrari who had nickel size hail damage and all the hassle he went to get that fixed. And it all could have been avoided if, hey, you use Pure because Pure is good for that. Da, 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 da. So anyway, look, if you can make insurance interesting, you can make anything interesting. And the key is stories. So I talk more about that in the article with, you guess it, a whole bunch of stories. So there's a link right below this, takes you to the LinkedIn newsletter. I put new stuff up there every day. It's one of the ways that I connect with you. If you want the Glengarry Glen Ross stuff, which is, secret code word for the really good stuff, you ought to be a subscriber to my Whales Not Minnows newsletter. And there's, links like, everywhere you turn if you're connected with me to get that. And if for some reason you can't find it, shoot me an email to mark@gentlerainmarketing.com and I will hook you up. All right. So anyway, thanks for being a part of my community. Hope you found this helpful. And I will undoubtedly be back on the screen tomorrow. So until then, this is Mark Satterfield. Bye for now.